How have you seen Steven evolve over the course of the season, heading up to his best game at Louisville, mentally and physically?
I think really it's mentally. You know, what he's done is he's understanding where to go with the ball. He's making the decisions quicker. He is getting us out of some bad situations when somebody's not open. In Louisville, he got us some great first downs, and I think that's where he's evolved. His target, him being more accurate. The long ball has been unbelievable, but then you saw in the Louisville game we hit some third and mediums that were really crucial. So I really love the way he's kind of started to get better at those types of things in the decisions.
Is it rare for a quarterback to have trouble with the medium range ones for a while before they find it, or is it different for every one of them? Or?
I think it's different for every one of them. You know, I think when you know where to go with the ball quickly, I think everything's right. You know, if you're torqued a different way and then all of a sudden he knows he's over here and he tries to throw it over here, or his body's so there's a lot of things technique-wise that he gets better at when he knows where to go with it. So he's always had that. It's just him learning it, you know. And yeah, it was only his ninth game or whatever. So you know, he's just going to continue to get better.
To be pretty darn good. How do you balance giving the young guys work and getting ready for Georgia Tech?
Well,
during these practices,
you know, here at the beginning, it's good against good. That's the great part, because now you're getting fastball looks. It's the ones versus the ones, the twos versus the twos, and then you can work the young guys and you can get them all and see how they've evolved and where they're at mentally. Coach is really stressed that we're going to really put a lot on those red shirt guys. We are going to challenge them, and we're not going to just be base offense or base defense. We're going to throw everything at them and see who can do it, who can't, who can get ready. So. I think the fastball stuff's fine. I think if you get into Georgia Tech too quick, then it gets stale, and then you know what I mean. So I think Coach, he's already talked. He's been great about it, and he's talked to a lot of people, and he's got a great plan for us as we go forward.
As an offensive guy, what sort of appreciation do you have for what Georgia Tech does on offense? What's their system?
You know, it's like anything on offense. You know, it's about execution. What they do is they execute what they do, and they do it well. They know when you're doing this, they do that. When you counter back, he counters back, and he's really good at it. So you got to respect what he's done, where he's been, and how they've done it.
Eddie, are there any of those redshirt guys you're particularly eager to see make good on good situation over the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, I think some of those young offensive linemen, you know, Drake and Fortner, and some of the rest of them, Justin Rigg, and some of the receivers that are out there, but AJ Rose, you know, all of them, you know, at the end of the day. I really want to see, because their body, Coach Ed's done a great job of getting their bodies different. They're faster. You can see a little bit more twitch in them. So every single one of them, I'm looking forward to having some fun with, and to see how they've grown, especially mentally.
Was it hard to get them back on track with weeks off or a week off?
It was great practice. I thought the tempo was fantastic, and we got in and out. I mean, it was fast. We were ahead in every single period, and that's a good thing. So I think they kind of enjoyed it. You know, they hadn't seen us in 2 weeks, so not a lot of butt chewings, and so they're ready for it.
So they missed you.
Yeah, absolutely they did.
Eddie, what's the biggest growth you've seen from Boo over the year that you've been here?
I think the way he's running the ball, the tough yards. You know, he's hitting that thing, and he's not going side to side as much. Now, he does that sometimes on his own because of his vision, and it's been great. He's gotten us some unbelievable runs and touchdowns, but I think he's improved on his pass protection. We're not there yet, but he certainly has gotten better, I think, as a north and south runner, one cut and go.
How much does it help to have JoJo as that senior leadership with these young guys?
He's awesome in that room. Love JoJo. You know, JoJo went through a lot of stuff this year, and missing 3 games or so, and then coming back every time, and had some good games after he was hurt and missed some time, and I think he's that rock in that room. So yeah, he's been real valuable to us.
What do you credit that attitude to with him?
You know, he's a senior that's hungry. The guy is all about team. He wants, you know, he's wanted to go to a bowl game. He's wanted to, you know, I think he's worked so hard to get to that, and I think the room's good too. You know, they've had to sacrifice for each other. You know, we talked about it at the beginning of the year about you got to be humble, and you know, you just can't. There's only one ball, and I think they've handled that well. at times it gets rough because they all want it, and I get that. But I think they've handled it well because you can create, a bad cancer in a room, and it can get really bad. That has not happened. It will not happen, and he's a big part of that.
As a guy who recruits Florida quite a bit, any benefit to playing down there for the bowl game?
Yeah, I think so. I was just down there the last couple of weeks, and everybody is really excited about BBN. A lot of good talk, a lot of people really excited. So yeah, it doesn't hurt at all.
Eddie, in your experience, what does a bowl game do for a program, especially a program like this that hasn't been to a bowl for a while?
I think right now it's about this practice that we're getting right now. You got these young guys that you got a chance to develop and get better, and then these seniors got a chance to go out. Guys that are coming back, you go and you're going there to win the game, and you got a chance to go forward into the winter conditioning, and it's huge to have some momentum and then that confidence. So I think they're huge, and at the same time they get the opportunity to go and enjoy themselves and for their hard work.
What are the things you need them to get better at in this week or two before they get a little rest again?
Alignment, assignment, and technique. So where to line up, get there fast, be perfect on your first step, be perfect on everything that you're doing, so you can play faster. So it's all about the fundamentals. It's hand placement, everything, and those are the things that we're going to coach the heck out of today.
Early in the season, when you went to the simplification of the offense after you put everything in, how much percentage-wise are you back to where you want to be, or is there more still to put in, or how has that worked?
We're about full throttle right now. Yeah, we're picking and choosing based upon the defense, but yeah, there's nothing that we can't run with him in there right now. So that's a huge positive for us.
Would you mind reiterating for just a moment how you got Steven here last year? Was it your contact out there?
Coach Henshaw and I just we started scouring and found him, and we watched film, and Coach Henshaw is like a bulldog. Once he knew that was the guy, and there really wasn't a lot out there. He got after it, and he did a lot of. He talked to a lot of people that touched Steven, and I think he did a fantastic job trying to get him up here and get him up here in a short period of time, and so it wasn't to my credit, it was to Coach Henshaw.